Yeah, fellas, Vivid Sunset Glow again. Only 2 notches down in darkness. And yeah, as I said, I just put this battery back in this bag, but I noticed this thing in here. This will give you a laugh. As I said, it's nothing personal, Stuart. You just lied, okay? As far as I know, anyway. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt if you can prove you haven't lied. Okay. Koch brothers, Marge Simpson, Crumpet Harvey, Bran Boots, Coffee Annan. Okay, that'll give you a laugh. That's how I try to remember things when I'm down the shops. That's how bad my memory's got. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, see how good the camera is that. So, anyway. Now, it was over here with the drop-off zone. I think it was over here, yes. It was somewhere near. I mean, they're all over here, fellas, and they were all over here. That was one of the glory days of when whoa. Okay. Is that going to turn into a bind Antonii as we get in the first 2 weeks of August with the coldest night? So this is it. Interesting, but that's got been washed off. Okay. Now, somewhere along here, someone's dug it up. That was an interesting one. Was it on here somewhere? Or just before we stepped off it may have actually been that one, but it's not looking smaller. Was it that one? It was a single one on its own. No. I just got the impression I'd walked past this thing. I was having some spiel about these nuts or something, and it was just before. Oh, hang on, maybe it's over here. Did I walk over here? Was it somewhere here? Unless it's still there, I don't know. Someone may have dug it up for all we know. Some kid in his early teenage years or something, or even younger, suddenly become enamoured with CPs or something. I remember when I was in the my Carlos Plant Society, some young kid in his early teenage years, younger than I was, came in with a whole log covered in Whittaker's they dug up. Still remember that. I thought that was a little bit naughty at the time. Anyway, well, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. Hopefully, well, we're on Vivid Sunset Glows. That might not be the best. And yes, the termite mounds do actually grow right on the edge of the road. And maybe for our last clip, it would be better to. What's the battery? Hang on, I'll bring up the display. What's it say? Wow, it says full battery here. Isn't that amazing? 3 weeks. So obviously that's the trick. Plastic bag with a little bit of paper in there to absorb any moisture, or to keep it down to. Yeah. Well, that's interesting too. But yeah, we'll have a walk back, and then maybe we'll drive around the other way, because we usually do that later on in the season. But you can see what it looks like now before, we get to Polypomphlic's time of the year, which is usually around the 3rd week of October, or usually around my Carlos Plant Society meeting. So normally the thing with Dottie and I, we pop out here for the day and end up at a meeting during the night, sort of thing. And he'll either drop me